Ladies and gentlemen, next up is our data center transformation partner, Webworks and Iron Mountain. I would like to invite Mr. Michael Goh, Senior Director, Iron Mountain, and Mr. Nikhil Rathi, founder at Neosoft Technologies Webworks Data Centers. In this session, Redefining the Data Center Space, we have Michael and Nikhil in conversation with Anup to talk about the recent joint venture between the two companies and what it means for Indian enterprise customers.
Hi Nikhil, hi Michael, how are you today?
Doing well. Thanks for having us here, Anu.
Excellent, pleasure to have you over. Firstly, I'd really like to congratulate you both on the joint venture between Webworks and Iron Mountain Data Center. And I think India and corporate needs a lot more like these, but wishing you all the best. So to begin with, Nikhil, what we'd like to understand is, see, the joint venture between Iron Mountain and Webworks is being widely discussed in the data center space. Now, this JV places Webworks among the select few data center operators with both hyperscale and dense interconnection expertise. Now, tell us, what does this JV mean for Indian enterprises looking at adopting hybrid models? Over to you, Nikhil.
Yeah. So, Anup, the colocation, in a data center is the central location for any hybrid or multi-cloud strategy that an enterprise has. An enterprise, if they are trying to navigate through this hybrid and the multi-cloud, sea that's out there, they need to be in a data center. But what's more important is that a data center which is highly interconnected provides immediate access to internet exchanges as well as direct. See, when you want to do a multi-cloud strategy along with the hybrid cloud, you need to have cloud on-ramp facilities available. Mm-hmm. So Webworks was the most and is the most carrier dense location in India, and what that makes it possible for any enterprise in India to jump off and use us as the jump off point to jump into the cloud ocean that's out there. Now, Iron Mountain, right, is a globally trusted brand. It's, since its foundation in 1951, Iron Mountain has been the when it comes to your mind, anything that is storage, right, legal papers or anything that you want to securely store. If you're in the United States, the only thing that comes to mind is the Iron Mountain box and the Iron Mountain location. So natural evolution into the data center space. And Iron Mountain is such a trusted brand that when we were out looking for a partner, that was the right partner to have in our JV to bring not just the security and the we bring the interconnection. Iron Mountain understands the interconnection. They also have well interconnected data centers. They've got about 15 facilities worldwide, and added to that 3 of ours. I think this place and this ecosystem of ours, the JV ecosystem, provides the right jump off point or the launch pad for any enterprise to use this, or any CIO CTO to use this, not just in India but also in the global platform that's available now with the 15 data centers of Iron Mountain and 3 of ours. So anytime they want to have a multi-cloud strategy, they want to have geographically located hybrid clouds, and they want to basically make sure that even an international MNC, if the MNC wants to have use something in London, use something in the US, and use something in India, we're the right partner to basically be there. So that's what we bring on the table. We're bringing in 12.5 megawatts of capacity online shortly in India for the enterprises to use, and we're looking forward to working in India to make sure that our JV brings that value which CIOs and CTOs are looking for to deploy their hybrid cloud strategy in India.
Excellent. And I think, Nikhil, you're absolutely right. Iron Mountain is a name to reckon with, established globally very well. So, Michael, the next question, of course, is for you. Now, we know that Iron Mountain is an established name globally, and with this JV, India is becoming a strategic market for you. So tell us, how are you planning to leverage, the Webworks experience, knowledge, and footprint for the Indian market, and what are the potential opportunities you're foreseeing in India?
Michael? Yeah, I think as what you correctly say, I think, and as what Nikhil has just mentioned, Iron Mountain, we have been in the business for 70 years. right? Of course, not as a data center, but as a record management business. So 70 years is a long time for any company, and there's not that many companies that can do the business well and grow the business for 70 years and manage to expand the business from a traditional record management company to now data centers, right? So that itself sends a very strong message, right? Because we are a very stable company, right? For a company to be there for 70 years and we expect to be operating for many, many years to go, our customers, when they are with us, they expect stability. They expect us to expect when they come to a provider to be there for the next 5 to 10 years and even longer, right? They do not expect a change of ownership easily, and that's the kind of stability that we bring forward to our customers. So when we talk about expanding our business, especially the data center business, we are now going through a phase where Iron Mountain is investing a lot in the data center business because we see that as the next growth of our business, right? So we have expanded, like what Nikhil has mentioned previously. We previously had 15 data centers worldwide. Today, with the Webworks, we have 18, and we are continuing to expand, right? So what we bring to the table now is that Webworks is already an established brand now in India. They know that they have the know-how. They know how to bring in the carriers. They know how to bring in to construct data centers. But what Webworks do not have previously was the global customers that Iron Mountain can bring to the picture. So Iron Mountain has been in the business 70 years. We had 230,000 customers, right? So these customers, many of these customers trust us, has been with us for many years. And when we move to a new market like India, we expect this group of customers to follow us to go into India as well, right? So, and when they go into a new market like India, there are two things they're looking for. One, they expect a similar customer experience, right? Whether be it they are in our facility in US, in Europe, or in Singapore, they expect the same customer experience as what they have in India. And customer experience meaning that we talk about the reliability, the kind of stability, which is the most important part of the business for any co-location customers. And Webworks itself bring in expertise. They know how to bring in the connectivity. They know how to construct. Iron Mountain can bring in from a design and perspective where we know what our customer wants. And couple all these together, we believe we have a very strong partner there in India for us to grow and capture the huge market that we have in India.
Excellent. So, Michael, clearly, when you say 70 years, that automatically places you as a very mature industry leader and by default, a very stable player in the market. And I think you touched upon customer experience, which is so important in today's day and age, to have that seamless experience, because as enterprises, are charting their growth path, they need partners like yourselves to, kind of see through, their business promise. See, today Webworks is hosting all major carriers, right? ISPs, CDNs, and enterprise customers. However, the hyperscale market has not been on the radar for Webworks so far in India. So how is the Iron Mountain data center partnership going to fuel worldwide expansion for Webworks into all hot markets, to deliver to both hyperscalers and enterprises?
Yeah. So, like what you correctly mentioned, Webworks currently do not have hyperscales, but the fact is Iron Mountain hyperscales are already part of Iron Mountain's ecosystems now, right? They are present in many of our facilities worldwide. So each of the hyperscales have its own unique design and requirements, right? And what Iron Mountain brings to the table is these customers already have what Nikhil has mentioned previously. These customers has a contract with Iron Mountain. So for them to expand into India, okay, we talk about one way first. For them to expand in India, it's easy because they can utilize the existing contracts that they have, right? And with that, we believe the hyperscales will start to be in our platform in India. we will start to get them as customers in India, and we will grow the footprint significantly in India together with Webworks and with these hyperscales. That's one. The other thing we talk about is how will Webworks contribute in terms of globally, in terms of Iron Mountain worldwide facility in that sense, because Webworks is very experienced in terms of the way they manage to get connectivity. They are good in terms of creating relationship with the IXs, right? So in the data center, the more connectivity you have, the more ecosystems you have, and add on from the Webworks experience together with the Iron Mountain connectivity experience, we expect a huge ecosystem, which will not just benefit the enterprise customers. The ecosystem does benefit the hyperscale customers as well, which the hyperscales are actually part of a huge network ecosystems where we talk about cloud on ramps. Our customers who want hybrid cloud connections will want to connect to the hyperscales as well, right? So and vice versa. So with this group of experience, our customers in India, Webworks customers in India, now can expand globally to all our facility worldwide, and can be expected to connect to all these hyperscales. And our hyperscale customers can now be expected to co-locate with us in India, right? And work together to create a huge ecosystem globally.
And we're looking forward to provide that as a as a service available to all the enterprises to use right away.
Sure. And finally, Nikhil, before I let you go, what are Webworks' immediate and future expansions, post the JV?
So, well, we are focusing on not just developing our existing markets. We're already present, like I said, in Mumbai, Pune, and Delhi. We are expanding maximum in Mumbai right now. So those markets will see us deploy a double-digit megawatt supply available to be picked up not just by enterprises but by scalers as well. And that also means that the enterprises should be arm's length away from the hyperscaler, so that the stuff that runs the cloud also runs the enterprise, right? So we bring that. Apart from that, we are scaling up our Mumbai 2 facility, which is coming up, like I mentioned, 12.5 megawatts coming shortly, probably around 2022. We should have that ready for service. And we have expansion plans in Bangalore. We are already on the verge of closing that out, and having a Bangalore data center ready as well in 2022. Hyderabad is coming, Chennai is coming. We'll be available across all metros. So CIO, CTOs, whether you've got an operational branch office, even down to Kolkata, you can actually rely on us to deploy your branch setup as well at one of our facilities. So you can have a rack colocation available in Kolkata or in Hyderabad or in Chennai or in Bangalore. And you can use our primary site, which is Mumbai, or vice versa, or Noida for that matter. So we're looking at expanding pan-India, being available across India, across all major metros, so that any client, anywhere, right, can leverage the entire India platform. Apart from that, we've just made the announcement that we are investing about 750 crores in Karnataka, in Tamil Nadu for the data centers. These will all be top of the line tier 3 facilities available, and each one will have a potential of about 20 megawatts, and Chennai will probably have a potential even beyond 20 megawatts because it's got cable landing substations and all over there. The subsea cables land over there. So someone having maybe a enterprise having stuff in Singapore can use the subsea cable and have their point of entry at or port of call at Chennai, right? So the next 18 to 24 months is really exciting for us, where we are bringing in the scale, we're bringing in the interconnectivity, we're bringing in so many more options. We're also partnering with Nutanix and others, so customers can use a trusted platform to come in. There's a number of announcements that will come through. We will be expanding our Noida data center as well. So you should expect a lot of excitement coming in the next 18, 24 months. And enterprises, CIO, CTO should be excited that they've got a great partner on the horizon who existed, which they can use to scale up their IT ops and to strengthen their IT ops, right?
Excellent. Thanks for that, Nikhil, and thanks for that, Michael. And congratulations once again, and wishing you all the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anup.